Hey there, welcome to Savvy. Okay, so you're probably wondering, okay, what do I do now? How do I reach out to people? What do I say? Um, you know, I want to grow my business and I'm just not sure where to start. So I wanted to talk to you about reach outs and reach out language and how you build this business. So I will also attach a document that has a lot of different examples of what to say, but what I want to say most of all to you all is that social media is a great way to build this business. We have lots of different platforms out there, but no matter what you're doing on what platform, it doesn't matter which platform it is, you need to be true and authentic to yourself. So I can give you some examples of language to use and things to say, but if it doesn't sound like you're going to seem inauthentic to your audience, and nothing is worse. So they'll be able to read right through it. So you just want to be yourself, okay? Because you will attract the people that are supposed to be doing this business with you. You'll attract them with being just completely yourself and honest. So all right, so some of the reach outs. Let's think about Facebook and Instagram first because they're pretty similar. We do also use LinkedIn. There's definitely some opportunity to use Pinterest. There's lots of ways you can build this, but let's start with Facebook and Instagram first. So if you are communicating with people, the number one golden rule of this is you do not copy and paste, and that's called spamming. Do not copy and paste a general message to everyone that you're wanting to join you in Savvy or that you're interested in sharing Savvy with. That is not, well, first of all, it's horrible, right? Nobody likes to get those messages that you feel like the only reason they're sending you a message is to sell you something. Just reconnect with people, I will say for me, I've reconnected with people and I don't mind cutting right to the chase. So, because they obviously also can read through, if you have 3 or 4 strings of conversation back and forth and you're like, oh, by the way, so it's okay to just call the elephant in the room out. But just make sure that you've looked at their Facebook profile, you've looked at their Instagram feed, and you've seen something that's going on in their life. Because heaven forbid, you don't want to be sending somebody a message only to find out that their grandmother just died and you're so insensitive to something that just happened in their life, for instance. So you want to catch up really quickly. I think what the secret sauce is, or the magic part of connecting with people is voice text, because they will hear your voice. And so on Facebook and Instagram, you can only do it a minute, which is perfect. Just want to keep it under a minute anyway. That first 10 seconds, just like, hey, oh my gosh, it's so good to connect with you. I love seeing your stuff on Facebook. I love seeing your kids. They are adorable. And I hope y'all are surviving this craziness with COVID or coronavirus, whatever you want to say, some kind of connection. And be like, I'm super excited. Oh my goodness, I have just had this incredible opportunity come across my plate. I am helping launch this brand new athleisure fitness line for apparel line, and I'm absolutely obsessed and in love with the clothes. I know you would be too, but I wanted to know if you would be open to hearing more about it. End of story, right? Would you be open to hearing more about it? People want to be open, right? They don't want to, if you said, hey, are you interested in learning more? Well, no, maybe they're not interested in learning more, but do they consider themselves open? So ask a question at the end. You can say, there's all kinds of different ways you can approach it, but maybe you just say, hey girl, oh my gosh, how are y'all doing? I mean, I know it's been just crazy with the last couple months and what we're all facing, but I just happened to have this amazing opportunity pop in my lap, and it's with an athleisure company. It's pre-launch, the chance to really get in here and pioneer this brand and grow the brand visibility throughout the country. It's something that I could totally see you doing. Maybe you compliment the person, right? So you just, whatever you're saying, just make sure you're super excited in your voice. Make sure you're upbeat. Make sure you're smiling, because when you smile, people can tell that you're smiling on the phone. But the power of the voice text is that they hear your energy. If you just type all that out, it's not near as impactful. So I would definitely do the voice text. If you notice that the voice text has not been responded to, I would follow it up with a quick, like, hey girl, did you hear my voice text? I know life is crazy. Just want to connect with you. I've got something I want to share. So I maybe wouldn't tell them everything. That would prompt them to go back and listen to that voice text. So that's what you would do on Facebook. On Instagram, same thing, just kind of connecting with people, having that voice text. You can then on Instagram say, hey, are you on Facebook? Or I want to connect with you on Facebook, so that you can add them to the prospecting group, the Your Lifestyle Brand prospecting group, where we find out if they're interested, right? We add them, we tag them, and we message them. And then on LinkedIn, a great way is, it's a platform for business, right? It's for looking for a job or connecting with other people in industries. So you could go in there and search for people, and this could be totally cold market if you want. You could search for people that are in fitness or in they're entrepreneurs or whatever you want to do. I mean, you can just moms, it could be anything. However you want to find those people, and then have some way of connecting with them. And I would say, hey, looking forward to connecting. I'm launching, or I'm looking for other I'm looking for brand ambassadors to help launch a brand new athleisure company. Let me know if you would like to connect and hear more. And so that way, when they connect, you're open to sending them more information, because you've just given yourself permission, right? Like, let me know if you would like to connect, and I will give you more information. So it just kind of opens the door for you to send them more information. Here's a good opportunity for you to maybe record a video of yourself. And if you don't feel confident enough doing that, use a corporate video, use somebody else's video. Meg and I both will have videos available for you to use. But what's really cool about LinkedIn is connecting with other people and who are maybe in have similar interests or backgrounds, or maybe you have some common connections with, because LinkedIn is all about connections. So if you did a little selfie video, and you could just be like, hey, thanks for connecting. Super excited to tell you more about my lifestyle athleisure brand and what we're doing during the pre-launch phase. I mean, just record a quick little video, but it's you, it's your face. People build their know, like, and trust factor from video. So whether if they've never met you before in their life, they're going to feel like they know you once they see you and they hear you. Okay, so it's not just reading your words and that you've typed. It's like when they see your face and they hear your voice, it makes a huge, huge difference. So I would just encourage you, that's a personal growth thing, right? If you're not comfortable in front of the camera, it's an opportunity for you to practice. Practice makes perfect. Get in front of the mirror and talk about how much you love Savvy and why you're so excited to grow this brand. And send that out, and that way you can kind of start the conversation and continue the conversation. You can even take them off LinkedIn and add them to Facebook as well. So, all right, so I hope that helps. It's going to be your reach outs. You need to set your own personal goal for reach outs. I don't want to tell you, hey, you need to reach out with 25 people a day, because I don't want you to go in there and do it inauthentically. I want you to have, really thoughtful conversations with people. And I want you to put some time behind, hey, who is it that I know, is a visionary? Who do I know that has a great work ethic? Who do I know that's super positive? Because who you attract, that's who they're going to attract. And you want to make sure that you've got the right people that you're aligning with. This is a very unique opportunity to be in the pre-launch phase of something. That's before this thing has fully launched. You only get one chance to be first. And you need people that understand that there may be some growing pains, there may be some little hiccups along the way, but they're not going to they're not going to be full of negativity and complaining and that kind of stuff, because we don't have any space for that, right? This is about being productive and really attracting the most positive, vibrant people to this community, because that's what's going to help it grow. All right, so that's how you do your LinkedIn. You've got Facebook, you've got Instagram. So connecting, let's talk about the Facebook groups and knowing how to really use these ad tag and message groups. So the your lifestyle brand is for you to add your prospects. It's after you've gotten initial interest and you've said, are you open to hearing more? And they've said yes. You're like, great, I'm going to add you to this information page. I'm going to tag you in a couple videos and I'll follow up with you. And you can either give yourself 24 or 48 hours, but make sure you set that expectation that you're going to tag them in something. You're going to follow up with them on Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever day it is, so that they know there's an expectation they go check out that page and actually look at what you just tagged them in, because you're going to be following up. So then when you've given yourself permission to follow up, and you follow up, you aren't going to feel weird about it, right? So you've added them, you've tagged them, then you're messaging them. And this is where you bring in someone else that's in the business. So maybe it's your direct business partner, maybe it's a sideline, maybe it's somebody that you're just working with. You're not above them, they're not above you. And it's just a third-party validation, because in life we seek validating factors for every decision that we make. It doesn't matter if it's something you're wearing, if it's something you're eating, if it's a restaurant you're going to, if it's a book you're going to read, if it's a movie. You want to know, do other people think this is great, right? Or what do other people think of it? And so when you connect by three-way messenger, So you would go into the Messenger tab on your phone, and you would go to start the conversation, the little drawing pencil thing, and I would put 2 people into the conversation, right? I would click 2 people's names and I would hit done. All of a sudden, I now have a 3-way conversation. It's me and these 2 people. I would hit the microphone and I would be like, hey, and I would introduce these 2 people. So I would take my prospect and I would introduce my business partner, but I would build my prospect up. So I would reach out to my business partner and I'd say, hey Meg, I wanted you to meet Whitney. Oh my gosh, Whitney and I, we've known each other since college. She's an amazing entrepreneurial, spirited woman. She's had a boutique. She's done this, she's done that. She's got 2 beautiful girls. I would build her up, right? And then I would say, Whitney, I want you to know that Meg is just an amazing leader. She's got tons of experience in this business. She knows an opportunity when she sees one, and I knew that she would be a great person for you to ask questions and get those final things answered so that you can make the decision that's best for you, period. Okay, then Meg's gonna hop on. So I start first, I introduce my prospect to my business partner. Then Meg's gonna hop on and she's gonna edify, because we like to uplift and edify each other. She's gonna edify me to this prospect, and she's gonna tell that prospect how excited she is to share more and help her learn why Savvy is the best thing out there right now. Okay, so that's the ad tag message. And you all, what's wonderful about this that I think is so amazing is I have built a business in the time before this kind of resource was there, and I had to regurgitate the information over and over and over and over, and you talk so much that you literally like lose your voice, no kidding. And what I love about the Facebook groups is it gives your prospect the opportunity to go in that group, do their own due diligence, look around, ask some more questions, see the community of people that are there, and make the decision that's best for them. So it's super cool. It's a great way to help you grow your business. You get to multiply yourself over and over and over again, and that's really what you want to do, because that's what leads to that long-term residual lifetime legacy kind of income that, you know what, we all deserve, because we are wearing and sharing something every single day, so we might as well find a way to monetize it, right? So excited to be here with you. Thanks for plugging in. Make sure you get into all those groups, download that app, ask questions. We're here to support you and look forward to seeing you at the top.